You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and I'm doing a game called Shake-a-Leg. It's a shopper game. Start the timer, shake and shake, get out the chips or it's too late. Pretty neat. Let's check out the artwork there. That is the side, and let me flip it around and show you the other side, and then we'll get to the back, because that's where the instructions are. It was really neat on these shopper games. A lot of them have this removable lid, and you can see how colorful that is. Shake-a-Leg. Imagine a kid getting this in the 70s under the Christmas tree. They were so excited to get a game like this. So for 2 or more players, object of the game, to collect 20 plastic 5 chips from the old shoe. Before starting to play, place all the chips in the shoe. The game is now ready to be played. How to play. A player drops the marble at the top of the dish timer. He then lifts the shoe and begins to shake it as hard as he can to get the play money out. As soon as the marble stops at the bottom of the timer, the player's turn is over. The player may keep all of the 5 chips he received during his turn. Rules. If a player receives the following: a chip with a hole in the middle, his turn is immediately over. The chip is returned to the shoe, and the player keeps just the 5 chips that came out before the chip with the hole. A square chip, his turn is over, and he must put all the chips back in the shoe, even those from previous turns. And then a pointed star chip, he may keep shaking until time runs out. At the end of his turn, the star chip is put back in the shoe, and he takes a total of 3 chips from any of the other players. Ooh, you can gain points there, and you could also lose really quick if you have a square chip land in your pile there. The first player to get 20 plastic 5 chips out of the shoe is the winner of the game. All right, we get it now. Let's just take a look at the component pieces. So it is a giant red shoe. Check that out. And then the timer. That is your timer. Shake a leg. So let's dump these out. We'll take a look at the chips. I'll put my marble on the timer. So that's where it starts. I'll show you that in just a second. And then there's all the chips. Let me give you a close-up of the chips. Okay, so here's one with the hole in it. Here's a star. Here's a square. I'm not sure we have the correct amount in all the chips, and we have enough here to do the game, right? There's 3 squares. Now that's the tough one there. You don't want that. All right, and then the timer. Let me move that in here so you can kind of see. Now watch. Here's your timer. Isn't that cool? So you have time to shake. Now you're shaking and shaking and shaking. And, see? I don't know exactly how much time that is. I should time that in the timeline, right? It's still going. It has to stop. Once it stops, time is almost up. And everybody's going to be waiting because they're going to want to shake it as long as possible. So that's pretty good. Now let's take a look at the shoe. It is a hard plastic, 2 pieces, and here's where the chips come out. Now they don't necessarily line up, see? So a hole's going to be here, 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 and here. So there's 4 places for the chips to fall out. So let me gather them up, put them in my shoe, and it's going to be loud. So there's a warning now. If you have headphones, make some adjustments, because with these plastics, it's really quite loud. It's not a game you're going to play in the middle of the night. So now that's ready. All right, especially at bedtime. So I'm going to start it, and then I'm going to start shaking. Here we go. And it is hard to get them out. There's one. Okay, I got the one with the circle. My turn is immediately over when I get that circle, so that's it. I can just keep the 5, but even though the timer was still going a little bit, I have to stop. Let's do that again. I actually wasn't looking at the timer, so I'm going to put them back in. I can keep my 1-5. Here we go. Isn't that loud? Ooh, another one. So you have to figure out your technique. Ooh, there's another one. There was one back here. I didn't see that one. Time's up. I'm kind of focusing on this. So if I went past my time, it's because my mind is not watching that. But when I'm playing with other people, they're watching that because they don't want your time to go any longer. Let's do it one more time. I'll try to watch that, and that's what comes out. Ooh, 2, Ooh, in there. Hey, what's that, a foul? Get out of there. Let's say we're right there. I bought myself some extra time. Ooh, square chip. His turn is over. He must put all his chips back. Now, we don't want that, because that stinks. Now I got to put all my chips back in the shoe. Dropped another one on the floor, but I think you get the game. Don't you get the game? And you can slide them back in this way. You don't have to open it. So that is the game Shake a Leg. So I guess you're the leg, because you're connected to the shoe as you're holding it. So that is our first shopper game. We have more on the way. So I hope you enjoyed that video. More in the channel coming, so check that description below, or you can always just search our channel for game. Thanks for watching. Later. If you want to find this item, click the link in the description area below the video. You can also watch more videos in this series by clicking here. Thanks for watching. And always remember, if you see a lucky penny, pick it up.